shit by ending midstream. You know, classic Bedrock maneuver. Ah, shit. Ack. Bro. What's really nice is seeing Vitreous Prawn over there on the left from my Microsoft account, because that was just like, that shit's old, dude. The fact that Vitreous Prawn is like my Xbox name is still fucking perfect, because I did not even choose that name. Like, that was like the randomly generated name that Xbox gave me when I first created my Microsoft account. 114 megabytes of data. Almost as much as my current survival world. Bro, Bedrock just crashed. It popped up a bullshit message telling me that I'm almost out of storage space, even though I'm not. And then Bedrock just decided to crash. So now I'm just deleting old worlds without actually knowing what's in them, because Bedrock is a piece of goddamn shit. But anyway, so we're about to load up. But yeah, U12 is like old, dude. It's original timeline levels of old. And that shit's kinda crazy. Bro, seriously, Bedrock does suck so much dick.
Laughing Bedrock more like sucks cock.
Yeah, it really is. Holy shit.
Change your channel name to Builds and Creation.
Yeah, I'm not doing that, because I'm not a Minecraft channel. Oh shit. Where am I at?
That's gay.
Oh, I think I'm in Creekside right now. Yeah, alright, so hold up. Let me, Oh, I can't even... Alright, so settings. I'm about to have to enable cheats. Alright, come on, let me enable cheats. Game. Cheats, where's being able to fly in survival located at? I don't know where that's at anymore. Man, I fucking tell you, Bedrock is such a downgrade. If this were old Minecraft, I'd be able to just fucking click one button and then enable flight. And that's all I would do. Now I have to scroll through, like, and just hope to find it. Where the fuck is flying while in survival located? Meteor Eson. Not world option. It's not even under cheats. What the fuck? To drop loot, command block check. Bro, Alright, well, I guess we're just not gonna be able to fly. That's gonna make this so much harder than it needs to be. And this was made before Elytras, so chances are I do not have an Elytra. So that's gonna be fucking lovely. Alright, you know what, fuck it. I'm just going to... God damn it, fuck off, dude. I tell you, this really is the worst update ever. Bro, imagine, like, being W, leaving the stream, and then texting me, knowing that I'm streaming, like a little bitch boy. I mean, can you imagine being that? Alright, let's just grab an Elytra and some fireworks, and holy shit, my ears just popped hard as fuck. Like, holy shit. Alright, now let's go back into survival, because, you know, Bedrock's a piece of shit. Alright, so, basically, if we take off our diamond chest plate real quick. So this is Creekside, which is like, and in case you can't tell, this is a tutorial world. So this is probably my biggest regret from this world, is that, god damn it, this type of firework hurts me. Do I have golden apples? God damn, dude, I fucking tell you, literally everything about Bedrock just makes it harder to play Minecraft. This entire update is just a piece of goddamn shit. Makes me want to fucking break someone's neck. You know what, we're just gonna fucking stay in creative for this. Because honestly, fuck dealing with the actual bullshit that is this goddamn update. Alright, so here's Creekside, right? This was like the starter town that ended up working. Biggest regret with that would be this ravine and this wall, which is made of bedrock because, I mean, I fucked up when I was making it back then and decided that making it out of bedrock might have been a good idea. That being said, the one part of the ravine that isn't too terrible is the bridge and then this sort of like aqueduct style design where the train track comes across. But yeah, so this is like the starting town, right? Like the OG town. And then out from here we have the cemetery. So this was a build that was completely blown up back when we were trolling before we decided to make this an actual world. And then what it ended up being was a cemetery where we would bury our pets. Every one of these gravestones was for an actual pet. Not these little spikes, but the actual gravestones themselves. Like, hold on, let me see how many we got here, right? So we got Benjamin, killed by Viper. I'm assuming that's probably Ass. I think that was our donkey. We had, like, a donkey named Ass that was killed by magic, which, I mean, holy shit, that is totally how you spell magic. First horse of Erebor, whack as shit. We got, I don't know whose grave that is. Gertrude, Elsa, Felicia, fucking Charles, Ass the Second went missing. Oh my god.
LOL.
We've got all these gravestones, who knows who they're for. Blood Spray ripped apart by zombie, Rip Rex, Rip Billy, Rip Bommy, Vanilla Cakeinator died because of neglect. Like, every one of these fucking graves is like a pet that we just killed either on purpose or on accident. And then we had this, and I think his name was like Gumbo or some shit, and then his little friend. And they were like fucking NPCs back then, because like I said, this was an old role-playing world. This was the start of a town that I was building. And keep in mind, this is a survival world, not a creative world. Damage, like all the shit that happened to that, was done in creative, but all the building in this world was either a modification of a pre-existing structure or done entirely by hand by me. So here we have the city that I was building, which you can see this is what it was supposed to look like. It was supposed to be modeled after one of those tight-knit street corners. And you can see that I had a bunch of other houses planned. After that, we have this, which was like one of the most time-consuming projects, which was me building a giant-ass railroad bridge so that we could actually like travel across the water. Because this is what connects Creekside, which was the main city that my character was like mayor over, to Erebor, which was just a name that we picked because I couldn't think of a name for it. But we took down this rundown wall, and then I went back and started building a town
Caleb,
inside.
I like had a few of your vids. Keep going. You're doing good.
Not a fan of the structures I built at the time, because keep in mind, this was like 4 or 5 years ago, right? So like my building skills were not very good at the time. But this is basically what I ended up doing. I repaired this entire wall.
I will most definitely do more.
Like, just went back and built it up. And then Viper ended up being, like, king of this city, and he was the one looking after it.
Make the Great Wall chinner.
Then we have the giant-ass wall, which, we ended up starting but never finished. Right here, it was supposed to dip down a bit. Like, it was supposed to go lower, but I forgot to make it lower, so it ended up looking like this. And then you can see over here, I realized my mistake and started trying to make it lower again. But at that point, I had given up on the project.
Wait, I remember this world.
But yeah, like, this world is, glitched out? Son of a bitch. That better just be a visual issue. Because if this world fucking crashes because it's bugged, that's gonna make me quite mad. But yeah, most of this world is still uninhabited. Because, we never got around to finishing this world. But yeah, mostly what happened in this world was just me regretting blowing shit like this up because I realized it could have been useful, and then me building this town and rebuilding the walls of the Erebor and fixing up this town over here. which is honestly a large amount of the project, was just repairing things. And then, other than that, the only other thing in U12 at the time of finishing it was the hole-in-the-wall area. This was caused from overwriting the world edges, and it created this massive-ass, like, glitched-out shit, which looks ugly as fuck, but me at the time decided the best thing I could do to try and make it better would be build a town
What
on the
would
edge
you
of
do
it.
if you were stuck in a maze W?
But yeah, honestly, U12 is such an old fucking world. Holy shit.
With 5 people.
But yeah, this world was like, and
Kill
actually,
myself.
you can see in a few different places, there's areas where I went back, like, for instance, this church, right? The original church was completely blown the fuck up by, I mean, I
Also
don't even
Fire
know who
World.
did it. And you have that shit up there, like, there's a lot of damage to this world that was done before we decided, or before me and my friend decided we were going to make this into a proper thing. But yeah, it was really unfortunate, because this big-ass wall right here, I completely forgot to lower it down when I got to this side, so it ended up looking weird. If I had remembered to not make it, like, because you can see over here that it's supposed to be a big wall, but it's supposed to be, like, a wall that is sized properly, instead of just, like, a 50-meter tall Attack on Titan-esque wall, like the one over there. But yeah, I mean, U12, this is an old-ass world. And actually, hold up, I think there is one more town in this world, and it's over here on this cliffside. Yeah, there is. There's one more town on this cliffside, which is, again, from changing the world gen up. That was, and you can see it was originally going to be much bigger, but it never got finished. But yeah, this is U12, which was, like, really old. And, I mean, probably glitched, because there's just a random well up here for no fucking reason. This isn't even a biome that can spawn villages. This is like an extreme hills biome, and it just has a random village well in it. But yeah, this was an old-ass world. But I do know what R16 is, right? So R16 is another world that was made using the same tutorial world, but that was altered in a different way. So rather than that city being rebuilt and all this shit, I think, yeah, R16 doesn't have any of the damage because we never trolled around in that world. So this building is still in its original form, so is that. And in that world, unlike in this world, rather than Creekside being built, I think we ended up building this into, like, a miniature mage house, like a college of sorts, similar to, I guess the closest comparison would be, like, the College of Winterhold, basically. But yeah, so this is, like, an old-ass world. It feels weird seeing it. It really does. Because I have not seen this world in fucking months, if not a year or two. Like, shit feels weird, dude. It really does. It really does.
Make the Titanic.
Bro, I have built boats before, and they're a pain in the ass. I am not gonna build the fucking Titanic. That one cargo ship took, like, 3 hours to build. And, I think the cargo ship is located at... It's either Site 2 or Site 4. Actually, you know what? I probably have the information saved to my phone. Let's see, it'll either be under Blood... Alright, Bloodforge, okay, so... No, it's not under Bloodforge. Oh, actually, hold up. I might have it saved into my Discord notes. A lot of the lore for these older worlds are spread out and saved across random things.
Make the Mariana Trench.
The Bloodforge Corp. Okay, so the boat, I don't remember which site the boat is at. Let's see. Not AE05, because that's... Okay, so if we go to... that's weird. Huh. I must have gone back and... Okay, here we go. Okay, so AAE-004, door to dimension 24, is currently located at
Make
site
the Bermuda Triangle.
03 and site 04. So yeah, that giant cargo ship and the two rigs are both located at the site 04 world. But, because yeah, like, this world, the Wasteland world, or Lazarus as I called the project, connects to a few other worlds. It connects to Ruin, which is Realm 52. It connects to Templar, which was the code name for Realm 24, which is where Site 04 is located. And I think those are the only realms it connects to. But yeah, you have Wasteland, which is the original name for the project, which I don't know what realm that's in. I think it was like 63 or something. And then 24 holds Site 04. 52, I don't know if it has any facilities built in it, because chances are that world. But this is weird. I feel like I have duplicate saves that I do not know the origin of, scattered throughout my thing. But yeah, honestly, the rest of these worlds aren't really too relevant, and there's not really a point to going back over them. Like, they have stuff in them, but not enough to make them worth porting over. Shit, dude, I spent so much time back on... Because, yeah, so... This one, like, so Lazarus, Realm 24, and Realm 52, right? All of those were from, like, I'd say either, like, the third or fourth timeline, whereas U12 is from the first timeline, about near, I'd say probably near the end of the first timeline. And then, I think that's all I have. I don't really have too many worlds. It's possible that a few more of these worlds are, from different points on in the development, but I think I deleted most of the worlds that... Actually, no. And then there's New World. This world is also from the original timeline. Near the end. Yeah, near the end of the original
What do you mean by timeline?
Okay, so basically, whenever I built projects...
Mount Everest.
When I built projects in Minecraft, I always built them modeled after the timeline of the story that I was working on, right? But because I spent like 3 or 4, maybe 5 years on the original timeline, that's why U12 and that random New World are part of that. However, after I stopped that one and was modifying it and trying to make the story make sense, I ended up cutting and starting over and cutting and starting over, which has led to like multiple different timelines of ideas. But the only ones that are really on here is U12 and New World, which are both from the, specifically this one, the desert one. And obviously those are both from the first one. And then 24, 52, and whatever realm Lazarus is in, those are all from like the second or third.
Ping. Ding.
But yeah. Right, he has quite a habit, doesn't he? Shit, dude, what time is it? 10:15. I'll probably go for another maybe like 5 or 10 minutes. Well, not 5. I'm not gonna cut it out 5 minutes from now. I'll probably go for another like 10 to 30 minutes before cutting out the stream.
He sure loves spam.
He really does, dude. He really does. But, shit, so what is it? But, yeah. Honestly, the original timeline was like modeled after a mix between The Walking Dead, DayZ, and Treyarch zombies, right?
I think he left laughing.
Oh, I'm positive he did. With various elements from a few Minecraft mods that were, like, interesting to me at the time. And that's what consists of most of the original timeline, with also a few random elements from various games. I canceled the original timeline after the 5 years I spent on it, because it was, like, absolutely ripe with plagiarism. Like, the entire thing was borderline, like, if it were actually written, it would be copyright struck to hell. Like, it was the most plagiaristic shit ever. There was, like, almost nothing actually original in the original timeline, which is kind of ironic. And then every timeline I've started up since then, I've just been unable to actually bother finishing. I always just get bored of the characters. I always just get either bored of the characters or bored of the world building. Which is why now what I'm doing, rather than starting up a brand new timeline, is I'm just doing bits of world building now, and then once I get them more made out, I'll start up a proper timeline again, maybe. But at this point, all I ever do is make a bunch of tiny short stories that go nowhere, just to keep me occupied while I work on the general framework.
Woo's up, Blair. Yeah, we reset the timeline like 3 times.
I like how you say we like you did anything, bruh. All you did was, like, sit along for the ride. Like, that's all y'all and Nicholas did. You guys were just, like, sitting and waiting along. Or, like, just kind of waiting and grabbing along, waiting.
Caleb, he used.
Or whatever the fuck. I'm, like, struggling to spit out words here. Let's build some shit real quick.
To have, like, pages of lore.
I like how you say used to.
Entire notebooks.
Again, I like how you say used to. Admittedly, most of the notebooks are lost and shit, but I still have dozens of pages of lore. Not even all from the current timeline. Or
you got rid of them.
Framework. Yeah, he saw some of the ones that I was working on a while back. Although, in all honesty, chances are most of what he saw was scrapped. Yeah, I should probably just build something real quick, honestly. Holy shit. I'm like, huh. Struggling to think of words right now. Oh, by the way, Caleb, if you listen to the current music that's playing, this is one of the 2 creative themes. Oh, actually, I know exactly what I'm going to work on right now. I'm going to work on this. Alright, so let's... Because, ow. Shit, that actually really hurt. Ow, that actually really hurts.
I swear this song is constantly playing when I play creative.
Yeah, it is, because it's one of the only, like, there's only 2 creative themes.
You sure it doesn't play in survival?
I'm 100% positive. 100% positive. You will never hear the song playing in survival. You will hear it every 5 minutes in creative.
Let me speak. Okay.
But yeah, where the fuck did I get an ender chest from?
Oof.
I must have grabbed the wrong block. Where the fuck is it? There it is. Yeah, I grabbed the wrong block. What the shit? Why is it not working? Why is it not
Key and
letting me
Jimmy
pick
out.
up a damn block? It'll be under... Shit. Yeah, so
Key was spammed.
it'll be under maybe construction? No.
Okay.
There it is. Alright, it actually gave it to me that time. But, shit, dude. Huh. I'm about to think about this real quick. Man. Bro, I tell you, it's the weirdest shit, dude.
Pop.
It's just like... It really is just some weird shit, dude. I don't even have words.
I woos up, please don't spam.
Let's see. Like, honestly, I don't even know what to do. Really don't. But I just put these down for whenever I decide to work on this. Man, I really just don't have, like...
The second
train of
code
thought
got
going.
copyrighted like 9 mil times. Bradley fight the Ender Dragon.
Yeah, I could
So
go into
did
my...
the third.
Well, I'm not gonna do that because I spent most of this stream in creative, and I don't want to switch to survival mid-stream. I mean, I'm fine switching to survival, but not actually fighting the dragon. Because I don't want to have the dragon fight be in the same stream as just, like, an hour of creative.
Fight the Wither with nothing.
You know, if you're in easy mode, the Wither is actually a really easy fight, because he doesn't poison you. In easy mode, the Wither just does not have a withering effect.
It's not that hard.
And because you people always forget to be specific, I could easily just go into fucking normal mode, or easy mode rather, and fight the Wither.
You should make a random new world and just build a town. Just dodge and knock the heads back.
Oh, hold on. I'm gonna do live chat.
Also, yeah.
In, like, survival or creative? Also, shut the fuck up, W187. You are a complete bot at Terraria, and most likely at Minecraft as well. Your opinion has about as
Creative.
much weight as paper.
Why does everyone besides me have tools beside their channel names?
Because the only two people who are currently watching this stream
We are
besides
mods.
you are mods. Yeah, like he said. Right now, it's basically just moderators only. This stream does not have very many viewers. By the way, is it just me or is the game, like, completely frozen, right? Because I've been sitting here for quite a while and I'm still watching.
How do you
fucking
make a mod?
image. You click on a name, and then you click moderator, and then they have moderator. Is the game just, like, absolutely broken? Because, that's what it looks like. It appears that Bedrock has once again decided to take an absolute shit on itself and just completely decide to stop working.
Bedrock is trash, laughing it's frozen.
It really is, I swear. Bedrock is just the biggest fest of bugs, glitches, and shitty loading times. You never would have had this on console. You would never have PlayStation 4 just randomly do this. Bedrock does it all the time. It really is the worst.
Bugs LOL because B.
Playing Bedrock is like actually trying to mine through Bedrock with a wooden pickaxe. Like,
How
I
do
swear.
you make Matsu?
The person who owns the channel clicks on a viewer who's watching and gives them moderator manually by tapping on their name, hitting add moderator, and then boom, they become a moderator.
You can't be a mod unless Bradley gives it to you.
Yeah, essentially. Speaking of things that I rather distaste, my fucking shitty ass name, dude. Like, that name is just so fucking dog shit. It doesn't always, it's not like always a bad name, but it really only fits a few people well, and I am not one of them. I do not pull off that name.
Laughing, what's wrong with Bradley?
Bro, what the fuck? Why am I still watching this goddamn screen? My
Then
name
change
just...
it to Merbeast.
I just don't have the,
Also, Happy New Year's, everybody.
I just don't have... It's not New Year's! It's New Year's Eve! God damn! I swear, some of you people are the most brain-dead fucking people. You don't wish someone a Happy New Year's when it's not the New Year yet. God damn!
Dumbass, it'll be New Year's in 2 hours.
Then wish it to people in 2 hours, you little bitch. It ain't a new year yet, fucker. Happy New Year, he says 2 hours early.
Happy New Year.
Bro, what the fuck? Game, are you just gonna not load?
It's not Frankenstein, it's Frankenstein monster.
Alright, I guess we better just spend the next, fucking 10 minutes playing patty cake waiting for this goddamn game to load.
It's normal, you toxic being.
It's not normal. It is not at all normal. Nobody wishes someone a Happy New Year when it's not even New Year yet. It's like popping the champagne 3 hours early. You don't fucking do that. The point of it is to celebrate when the new year comes. That whole toasting at New Year's thing happens at the turn of the new year. It doesn't happen 5 hours early. That's like opening presents on fucking Christmas Eve. That is not how people do it at all, whatsoever. Because for all you know, the world could end before now and 12 o'clock, and New Year's could never come for us. Our entire hemisphere.
People actually do open one present often on Christmas Eve.
No. Dumbass white people do that shit because they're too lazy to wait one extra goddamn day before they open their presents.
I opened presents on Christmas Eve. I opened them all.
Caleb, you're not even a fucking human, dude. You bit into you bit into the greasiest fucking rotisserie chicken I've ever seen something eat. So your opinion is irrelevant. You bit into a raw egg. I really don't give a fuck what you say. I give 10 times less fucks about how we're still staring at this goddamn loading screen. Jesus Christ, Bedrock is literally just so good. It's too cool.
Not a human in better.
Bedrock is just too good. It really is. Bedrock is just
Happy New Year.
Superior as fuck. Bedrock is just a whole new level of god tier.
Merry Christmas. Happy Halloween.
Shit's whack, dude. 5 more years until the world ends.
Wait, what?
Huh. Whack.
5 more years I'm still alone.
Nah, bro, trust me. 5 years and the world is gone, dude. So it don't matter. It really don't matter. 2025, that's the year it's gonna happen. That's the year the world's about to fucking end, dude.
My neck hurt.
Speaking of which, when 2025 does come around and the world does end, I would recommend not being in America or China. And I don't know the third location. But if I'm being honest, the best place for you to be is probably South America when 2025 comes around. Like, as far down in South America as you can possibly get, so that you're furthest away from all 3 strike zones.
The day the world ends is the day I get a girlfriend. If America dies, I die.
Yeah, you're never getting a girlfriend, so that's kind of pointless to say. Oh, but yeah, America is 100% one of the places that gets hit. America gets hit, China gets hit, and I don't remember where the third one hits. I really don't. Actually, let me check. Where does the third one hit?
I die with my country.
Like, let me try and look at it, right? Because I legitimately don't know. I know that one of them hits America, one of them hits in China, but I don't remember where the third one hits. I want to say the third one either hits Africa, or it was either Africa. I'm pretty sure it's Africa. I'm pretty sure it's America, China, and Africa.
I just came back from talking to my mom. Why is it still loading?
Because Bedrock is a piece of shit, dude. I'm about to just call this stream. I'm about to actually just call the stream, because at this point, it's
because
fucking pointless.
Bedrock sucks.
10:33. Rip. I was hoping to make this last for at least another 15 or 20 minutes, so that I could, buy some time. Ripperoni pepperoni. But, yeah. We're just gonna have to call it here, because Bedrock is deciding not to work. Because Bedrock really is the worst version of Minecraft. I would take fucking Minecraft Lite over this shit. I mean, holy fucking A.
Who was responsible for
Not Microsoft directly. It was the actual Minecraft
The day
Bedrock
the world
team.
ends is the day you get 1 million subscriber.
Nah, the day the world ends is the day the 3 missiles hit, my dude. And trust me, the initial blast isn't the worst part. It's the magma, the fog. I mean, that's the shit that really starts fucking you over. The world gets clouded in nuclear winter, so the world becomes a freezing wasteland, and at the same time, it's also covered in fucking miles and
The day
miles
the world
of
ends, the
lava
7
and
trumpets will sound.
destruction and shit. Bro, get your ass out of here with that bullshit ass, rapture ass shit, bruh.
Ice Age 2.
The world is